No, actually, I'm the youngest one.
Oh, you're the youngest one.
76, I'm the youngest one. It's true.
Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Muskett.
Hey, thank you. Lovely to see you. What a lovely place you've got here, I must say. And you fill it with sound and voice, because we've heard you, which is a bit disappointing for us, because we don't do chorus songs really, but we're going to find something in what we do that you could join in with, I promise, because you're...
Tie a yellow ribbon. No, we won't do that.
We do. Hey, lovely. Let's begin. Okay?
Yeah.
2, 3. When the thief in your heart is gone, left you the part that's always belonged. When the thief in your heart is gone, come on home. And if there's no one to call your own, the hurt in your eyes almost gone. When the ache in your heart is gone, come on home. All my days, let me count the ways I will tie my ribbons to your door. And if there's room in your heart for two, I don't care, just a corner will do. If there's room in your heart for two, come on home. Let me count the ways I will tie my ribbons to your door. When the thief in your heart is gone, stolen away and left you alone. When the thief in your heart is gone, come on home. When the afternoon steals away, what is there left at the end of the day? What is there left to say? But come on home. Thank you very much. Thank you. We were at a festival, actually this is going back 2019, before all the COVID stuff, it was was like most festivals where you've got all the big acts on the main stage and everything, and that was great. They were all doing their thing, and all around the festival sites and car parks and tents and bars, you got people just bringing out instruments and just joining in and singing a cappella. And in a bar off a pub that we wandered into, there was a lass singing an unaccompanied song in a room half the size of this, but with as many people in it, so you can imagine how packed it was. And it was absolutely silent because she had that exquisite voice. I don't know who she was, a local girl I think, singing a Norfolk song called Lonely Waters. And when she finished, not a sound. Nobody dare clap, move or breathe, because it was one of those, move. And then they did, because it was just wonderful, rapturous. So, cue for a song, we thought. Not that song that she sang, because you could never better it, but a song about the experience. 2, 3, and... remember faces, I don't recall the names, I forget about the places, they're forever and the same. But if you see her, say I miss her, and the song she sang that day. Lonely waters, it took my breath away. Snowed all day up in Boston, it snowed all night, and the weatherman said it's just a frosting, but it was 2 feet high. The stars came out, the breeze blew in on the Narragansett Bay. The sun went down over Salem Sound, it took my breath away. We went down beside the water, where the wild things go, and the moon rose high above the quarter. Well, it shone like gold, and 7 swans arose as one, and they turned and came my way, flying low across the water. It took my breath away. Well, it took my breath away, my dear, yes, they took my breath away. Flying low across the water, they took my breath away. We went down to Angelino's, on those all-night bars, where cabarets and old casinos, singing whiskey in the jar. We raised a glass to lovers and friends that we lost along the way. I thought I saw her in the corner, it took my breath away. Another bar outside of Lincoln, in the wee small hours, at every table people drinking, and they were singing like a barroom choir. And above it all I heard her voice, it was in the month of May, and she was singing Lonely Water. It took my breath away. Well, it took my breath away, my dear, yes, it took my breath away. And she was singing Lonely Water. It took my breath away.
Thank you. Oh, sorry.
I'm a bit croaky tonight. We've all had this flu thing, you know, and I've still got a little bit of it. So the voice is a bit more Joe Cocker than Joni Mitchell.
Well, that's true. That's a fine. Never saw them on the same stage, did you?
No. That really well. I didn't. Okay. But thanks for I'm just going to. Excuse me.
I must say, this is Roger. Roger, our bass player, mandolin. Say hello to Roger. Hello. Thank you. You know, bass players are like goalkeepers. They don't really get much attention, really, but...
It's for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
You could be right.
That's nice, isn't it? That's nice. And this fella is Mr. Doug Mortar. Say hello, Doug. Hello, Doug. Doug's been here before with various other bands that he dabbles with. Lots of great people, which is lovely. But not Joe Cocker, I don't think.
No. In fact, it was because of my association with this gentleman, Mr. Tony Nicol. We go back half a century nearly. And when I first met Tony, he was a champion basketball player. But then they caught him on stilts. So he wasn't going to do it anymore. But,
You know, I'll come back up there later.
I know. You get your own back. We've done this over so many years, banter, you know. We both come from the same part of East London, so it's going to be this Cockney kind of thing. But this particular song, for many years I was in a group that some of you might have known called Magna Carta, and when we got all these weird gigs, you know, these strange ones, like in places like Beirut. And it was the British Council. We worked with the British Council. They sent us to all these crazy places. And I was in Beirut, 1981, and in the Mayflower Hotel in Beirut, very English kind of place with a satellite TV. I'm looking at this TV and there's politicians from America and England. I'm not going to name names. Work it out, 81, there you go. Anyway, they were talking about how they're going to solve all the problems in the Middle East. Right, okay, and suddenly this thing went off about 3 streets away, and I thought, if they were sitting here, they might solve it a bit quicker. It annoyed me because the dust from the ceiling fell in my gin and tonic. But this is a song about politicians that tell lies. It's a long song. It's called False Hands Across the Table. Right. Oh, I'm sniffing, sorry about that. Cold. Polished wood, a glass of water, black limousines outside the door, attache cases and blotting paper. Another day adds to the war. I know you, and you know me. He is saying with his eyes, another day, or what's the difference? Shuffle the pack, deal out the lies with those false hands across the table, false hands up to the door, false smiles into the camera. Who do you believe anymore? Back home the folks are waiting, flickering TV, a devil's eye, whilst those dark suits are deliberating. Another second, the sun will die. And all the while they are believing you are doing this for them. Another pawn, grab a knight, take a lady. Tomorrow it all begins again. It begins with those false hands across the table, false hands up to the door, false smiles into the camera. Who do you believe anymore? In the dust across the city, two little boys are shaking with fear. They lean on guns, it makes no difference who they belong to, it isn't clear. They don't want to die, they want to play a game, kicking a ball along the beach. It's not down to them settling the difference, no. It's down to someone far out of their reach. It's down to those false hands across the table, false hands up to the door, false smiles into the camera. Who do you believe anymore? It's down to those false hands across the table, false hands up to the door, false smiles into the camera. Who do you believe anymore? Thank you.